You know that feeling. It's got to be one of the most frustrating things in the world. You are completely exhausted. Your body feels heavy, your brain is all foggy, and all you want in the world is to just sleep. But then you lie down, you close your eyes, and absolutely nothing happens. Your mind just kicks into overdrive, and boom, you're wide awake.
Does that sound familiar? I'm guessing it does, because if it does, you are so far from alone. This whole tired but wired thing is an incredibly common problem, especially for young adults trying to juggle work, school, and, well, life. So that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to break down why this happens and what you can actually start doing about it.
All right, first things first, let's get on the same page. Are we talking about just a few bad nights of sleep, or is it something more? We're going to define what clinical insomnia actually is, because you can't fix a problem if you don't really know what it is.
Okay, so what's the line between a rough week and a real diagnosis? It really comes down to a couple of key numbers. According to the experts, insomnia is a persistent pattern. We're talking difficulty sleeping at least 3 nights a week for at least 3 months straight. This isn't just you being bad at sleeping. It's a recognized medical condition. And believe me, the stakes here are really high. This is about so much more than just feeling tired the next day. The research is crystal clear. There is a powerful, direct link between not sleeping and your mental health. In fact, people with insomnia have a 4 times higher risk of developing depression. That alone tells you how seriously we need to take this.
And if you feel like you're the only one staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., you're not even close. Just look at these numbers. A study in Vietnam, for instance, found that a whopping 37% of young adults are dealing with insomnia. That means more than a third of your peers are probably in the exact same boat. So no, you are definitely not alone in this. All right, so if this is happening to so many of us, what's to blame? In this next part, we're going to play detective. We're going to investigate the main culprits, the thieves that are breaking in and stealing our sleep night after night. You can pretty much break down the causes into 2 big buckets. On one side, you've got everything to do with our daily lives, our habits, our routines, the environment we sleep in. And on the other side, you've got deeper medical issues, where insomnia is really just a symptom of something bigger going on. Okay, let's start with lifestyle. And be honest, does any of this sound a little too familiar? The stress from work, the all-nighters, the totally random sleep schedule, and of course, the big one, scrolling on our phones right before bed. That blue light from our screens is literally telling our brain, hey, it's not time to sleep yet. All of these modern habits are just notorious sleep killers. But it's not always about our habits. Sometimes insomnia is like your body's check engine light. It can be a massive red flag for other conditions. We know it's tightly linked with depression and anxiety. They feed each other in this awful cycle. Things like chronic pain, breathing issues like sleep apnea, or other long-term illnesses can all make getting a good night's rest feel pretty much impossible. So we know what it is, we know what might be causing it, but so what? What's the actual real-world cost? Let's talk about the price your body and your mind are paying for those sleepless nights, because the consequences go way, way beyond just feeling a little groggy. First up, your heart. When you don't sleep, your body is basically stuck in a low-grade fight-or-flight mode. Your stress hormones are up, your heart rate is up, your blood pressure is up, and when that happens night after night, it puts a massive strain on your entire cardiovascular system, seriously increasing your risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. Next, let's talk about your brain. Sleep is when your brain does its nightly cleanup. It washes away toxins, it organizes files, and it locks in memories. When you skip that process, your ability to focus, to learn, to remember things, it just tanks. You feel foggy and slow because your brain literally didn't get a chance to reset. And it doesn't stop there. It messes with your metabolism too. Lack of sleep throws the hormones that control your appetite completely out of whack. It makes you crave junk food, and at the same time, it makes it harder for your body to process sugar. It's a double whammy that explains why chronic insomnia is linked to a higher risk of both obesity and type 2 diabetes. And here we are again, back at this absolutely critical connection. This chart really drives that 4x statistic home, doesn't it? The risk of depression doesn't just go up a little bit, it skyrockets. You get stuck in this vicious cycle where being anxious keeps you awake, and then not sleeping makes you even more anxious. It just shows how non-negotiable sleep is for our mental health. Okay, I know that was a lot, and it might sound pretty grim, but here's where we pivot. This is the good news, because you are absolutely not powerless in this fight.
Let's shift gears and talk about solutions. Real, practical things you can start doing tonight to take back your sleep. Think of this as your starting playbook. The experts call it sleep hygiene. Let's walk through it. Number 1, a fixed schedule. Go to bed and wake up around the same time every single day. Yes, even on weekends. It trains your body clock. 2, your environment. Think like a cave. Dark, quiet, and cool. 3, power down. Get off all screens at least an hour before you plan to sleep. Let your brain produce that sleepy hormone, melatonin. 4, watch what you consume. No caffeine, nicotine, or huge meals late at night. And finally, number 5, wind down. Create a relaxing routine, reading a book, taking a warm bath, listening to calm music, to signal to your body that it's time to rest. But look, sometimes good habits just aren't the whole solution. So when is it time to call in a professional? This chart makes it really simple. If you're having trouble sleeping more than 3 nights a week, if this has been going on for more than a month, and this is a big one, if it is seriously wrecking your ability to function during the day, please don't wait. It is time to talk to a doctor. And please listen to this next part because it is so important. It can be incredibly tempting to just grab some over-the-counter sleeping pills for a quick fix, but doctors warn that self-medicating is a dangerous game. Many of these pills can lead to dependence and even addiction, which just creates a whole new, bigger problem. Always talk to a professional first. So here's the bottom line. The real goal isn't just to knock yourself out for 8 hours. It's to figure out why you aren't sleeping in the first place and then treat that root cause. Whether it's a habit, a stressful situation, or an underlying medical issue, getting to the heart of the problem is the only way to find a real, lasting solution. So I want to leave you with this one question to think about. After everything we've talked about, the impact on your heart, your brain, your mood, your entire well-being, it's worth really considering. Sleep isn't a luxury you earn. It's a biological requirement. So how much is your sleep actually worth to you?
Health is the most precious gift. If this video helped you or someone you love, please like, subscribe, and share so more families can stay safe and healthy.